Hello, welcome to another episode of Mob Talks. I'm Mats, and this is Robert, back from the sun.
Hello, people. Tan and beautiful.
Quite, yes. And this is a Tesla Model S. You might be wondering, have I changed my mind and bought an S instead? No, far from it. We're testing the S, and then we're going to test the 3 later today. So this is going to be a big day. Really amazing. And God, I love these cars. I mean, not a bad word about the Ioniq or Kia, Hyundai, i3 or anything like that, but just the feel of these things are brilliant. They're comfortable and big, but they don't really. They feel big, but you know. I just love this, and the sun and the big glass roof. What you're most looking forward to in the 3 when we try that later?
I'm looking forward to see how it's behaving on the road. The space inside the car.
Right away.
Yeah.
This is only a 75, so it's a little bit slow. Right. No, not really. I'm sorry. I said it last year and I'll say it again. This is about as slow as a dead cow, probably. It just isn't. This is approximately about as quick, sorry about the shaky video, about as quick as the Model 3 long range all-wheel drive, I think. Maybe a little bit faster.
Yeah.
So yeah, do I regret not buying the performance? Not really. I mean, this is more than quick enough for 90% of humanity. That said, we will try the performance, and I'm looking forward to see how much tire noise there is in it, because it's got a lot of flack for being very noisy.
Yeah. I have been following the discussions while I've been abroad. The noise is something they complain most about, I think.
Yeah. And Bjorn did some testing, and I looked at his chart and I thought, well, it's about the same as my Ioniq, which is interesting because the Ioniq runs, I think it runs 16-inch tires, and the performance runs 20s, so you know. Either there's something terribly wrong with the Ioniq, or else there is something very wrong with the 3. I've driven several S's and I've never found them. The old ones were never impressive, but the new ones like this are pretty quiet and pretty comfortable, and the seats are brilliant. These are new ones. These are not the same seats that we had last year. These are different seats.
Yeah, there are new seats, but I'm trying to find out if I'm comfortable in them, but so far, yes.
Well, people, that's called movie magic for you. It's called editing, and it's fun. This is a big car. It's a heavy car, but it feels big, but it's very easy to handle, easy to throw around. Let's just run through the controls here, shall we? Standard, put it in chill for fun. Steering in sport. Region on low, thank you. What's it beeping for now, love?
With the car in the front.
Yeah. So we have 45 minutes, and we have 291 indicated kilometers, 6 degrees outside. I also must use this moment to congratulate Elon and Tesla. They did what everybody said was impossible. You can't produce a $35,000 car. You can't produce a $35,000 car and make money on it. You can't produce anything and make money on it, and you will go down and you will burn and you will crash. They have, and they will, and they make money on them. I mean, well, I won't say chill mode is, well, calling it slow would be a little bit of a lie. Anyway, that's amazing. That's astonishing, and I think the lineup is well thought out, well kind of evenly spaced out, and the pricing is good. and I think most people, like for instance the standard range plus, makes good. Seems like a good car for many people. If there is something wrong with my memory, or else it's more noisy than I remembered it from last year.
Maybe it's something about the tires.
Could be tires.
Because I don't know what tires we drove on last year.
I don't remember 19s, I think. I don't remember, I think it was 19s. Did you have a glass roof on that one?
No.
No?
I don't think so.
No, I also don't think. It probably could be some wind noise from the glass roof then. We're averaging now 256 watt hours, but it'll probably settle down in a while. I most like the instrument cluster. I really do. It's clear, it's customizable, it's nice. I still stand on what I've been saying all the time, that the screen in the 3 is better, simply because the placement of it is better. You don't have to do this to get anywhere, because it's drawn out to you as a driver.
But in this car, the screen isn't the main source.
Well, they'd have to do everything on it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sorry.
you have to. Well, you still have the buttons on the wheel, but
Sorry.
of course it's big. And as I said, it's now a 6-7-year-old design. It should look boring. It doesn't. It still looks modern. No one else is. Well, I think Volvo is actually the ones who come closest. If you keep Rivian and Byton and so on one side. Because technically they're not out of the car yet. The wind noise might be worse than in the Ioniq, but the tire noise isn't nearly as bad, and that's what you notice. Because you don't have this constant roar. So then to some of the S, it's ferociously quick, the seats are very good, and noise levels are a bit higher here because of the glass roof, but the glass roof adds benefits, so I think it's okay.
Yeah. You sound very well.
It's a big car, but it's very nice to drive, and the stereo is fabulastic, as I think I also mentioned in the extra review I just did.
And the navigation is spot on.
Yes.
It also, in fact, we tested it to find the apartment hotel that we used in Berlin New Year's, and it found it. So, and the navigation is excellent.
Quite so. Is there maybe, considering the price, maybe a little bit too much noise in the car? Depends on what you come from. Is it an E-Class? No, because the E-Class is a very, very good car. But it does so much more than the E-Class in a different way. So either you like it and you can live with the added road noise, or you don't like it, then you can buy something else. A Nero, for instance. Now we're back home after trying the Model 3. And well, I haven't laughed this much for years in a car.
And I haven't been this sick in a car for many years.
I mean, first we came out of the parking lot and I sort of got it up to speed, and I thought, wait a moment, this is a little bit slow. And yeah, it was
slow.
Yeah, it was in chill mode, and then we floored it. And I've seen the numbers, and I've seen the videos, and I know what it can do. But it's crazy quick. What do you think?
Do I need to say more than that?
No, but to recap quickly the car. Many people have complained about the noise levels of, particularly the performance on the 20s. What did you think about it? We just came from the S.
Yeah, I don't think it was that much noise. We are used to the Ioniq, so yeah. But I don't see all the complaints
I
about
don't
the noise
survive
levels. The, yeah, it was some noise, yes.
The 3 is it's surprisingly comfortable. I mean, the seats are okay, and I think you can feel the weight difference of 400 kilos or so because it takes holes and potholes, and the suspension is much more pliant. And I was surprised at the relative comfort in the car.
Yeah.
I thought it would be crashy because that's what I've heard.
And it was spacious.
Yeah,
We didn't fight about
armrest.
armrest.
So it's a wide car. It is. You notice it's much more compact and smaller than the S.
Yeah.
And this was black, so it probably felt more compact as well. But it felt like a sports car. It felt like it's slightly reminiscent of a Porsche. And the steering and the directness of it, and it was not much steering feel, but it's very direct and very precise. And it goes like a stabbed rat.
Yeah. And when you were driving onto the E6 ramp,
Yeah.
the car came.
Yeah, it actually lives a little bit
Yeah.
back. It allows not just a little bit of slip, but quite a bit of slippage. So we have to counter it, catch it. And that surprised me, but that just gives the car some drive, some feel and some life to it. And it isn't just safe and quick but safe. It is actually a proper driver's car. This is a tool. This is a really good fun car.
Yeah.
What do you think of the screen and the use of the interface? Now they use both the S and the 3.
Oh my God. I understand the police officer in the States that was stopping this young man that was driving his Model 3 and said, you have to put your computer away. It's large, it's clear, and you can think it's a computer screen because of its size and clearness, and if you're not used to it. It was working excellent. It was not lagging anything.
It's quick as well, just as quick as maybe a few years old iPad. It's everything you can expect it to be.
Yeah. So you have everything there. So the screen was very nice, and also the entertainment, very good sound.
Well, the stereo system in Teslas are really good.
Yeah.
And
That was something I was after we lent the Model S last year, and we came back to Seoul. That was something I missed, the entertainment and the sound system from the Tesla, because that's the sound system in this Tesla is doing something very right there.
it doesn't break up. You can play as loud as you want, and it still doesn't break up. It's maybe a tiny amount of breakup in the absolute top of it, but I think that also has something to do with the input.
Yeah, and also we gave the Model 3 the same test as the Model S, and it all did, and the Model 3 also found it. And the Model 3 highlighted the superchargers that has CCS.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about it. Tesla will fix it for you.
Yeah. So, because last night we were playing with this
a better route
planner, and from here to Trondheim, and we both, why isn't Alvdal showing up? Why is it Elverum? And it took me 5 minutes before I came. It was, hello, we have put in the Model 3. It uses CCS, not the normal
modified Type 2.
Yeah. So and that's something I liked about it, that it has highlighted the new superchargers.
But I always said that Tesla will fix this. Don't worry. Breathe.
Don't worry. Be happy. Breathe. I have to do anyway because you drive like.
And the glass roof, because in the S is clearly sit much more compact. The narrow wind openings in the S are much more narrow, and they pull the roof at different placement of the pillars. So it's much more lighter and open in the 3. It's a very genuinely fabulous car to drive, and I mean it drives like a Porsche and it goes like a sports car, and it's, and at the same time you can put it in cruise control and you can drive to, I don't know, Rome or
Yeah.
Berlin.
But how do you feel about the view backwards of the car?
Yeah,
That
might,
was something people has.
yeah, many, and I must say I was shocked at how high or rather how high up the window stops. So, but it is maybe because of you driven the Ioniq so long that has a split rear window because of the same reason. The profile of the two cars are almost the same. Both of them are very, very aerodynamic. Remember, I didn't really find it to be a problem, and I always found the view out of the Teslas fairly alright, and the side mirrors are very good. And if it's a problem, you have a great backup camera. So all in all, I can't wait to get mine at all.
Well, the backup camera was as large as the main screen in the Onyx, so you have.
Yeah, it's
Good
bigger actually. But yeah, and yeah, no, it's. Thank you, Tesla, for making such an amazing car.
And in the next video, we'll talk more about Tesla and the Model 3 in the next video.
Yeah, and my order and what I've ordered and why I've ordered it.
Yeah, and also the news from Tesla now, some couple of days ago.
So thank you for watching. Hope you find it interesting. Do remember to like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. Let's see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.